Welcome to Mental Fitness with Michelle. I'm Michelle. So let's get to know me for a minute. I am your Community Readiness and Resilient Coordinator. I work for Army Substance Abuse Program. What does that mean and what do I do? Well, basically I just bring all community resources together for you in your home office, at your office, maybe outside, wherever you're watching this video. Today we're going to talk about mental fitness. What is the definition of mental fitness? Now, I know what you're thinking. If I'm wearing this outfit and I'm picking up my kettlebell and I'm running down the street or whatever kind of fitness that you're doing, you already know what kind of fitness. This is physical fitness. What does mental fitness look like? Do I need to change my outfit? Just 1 second. That's a little better. Do I look like I'm working on my mental fitness now? Maybe, maybe not. Really don't need an outfit to work on your mental fitness. So what is mental fitness? Got a nice little definition here that we can all read together. It's keeping your brain and emotion functioning in a healthy and balanced way. Sounds like a lot of words. What exactly does that mean? Let's kind of break it down and talk about it a little more. Okay, I'm going to turn the page and talk about the 4 parts of mental fitness. But first, let's give some reference. You know there are 4 parts of physical fitness. The first part is cardio, flexibility, strength, healthy weight through nutrition. Okay, those are 4 parts to make our bodies look and feel better, right? Same thing for your brain. You need to work on your emotional fitness, your social fitness, financial fitness, and physical fitness. Now hold up, Michelle. You just told me there's 4 parts of physical fitness. What does that have to do with my brain? We're going to get to it. It's number 4. Let's start with number 1. Emotional fitness. What does that look like? In another episode, we're going to break down this even further, but basically, this has to do with self-acceptance, self-esteem, and how you deal with issues and problems in your life. How do you overcome stress? That's your emotional fitness. Social fitness. I know you got this one. You got this one, right? This one has to deal with how do you deal with your family members, your friends, your coworkers. Right now, we're seeing less of our coworkers, a lot more of our family members, and our friends only virtually most of the time. So we're going to talk about how do we deal with that dynamic in this new day and age. Number 3, financial fitness. Financial fitness, like strength, is a building block of our mental fitness. This is what we can control by what we can afford, right? So how do I handle my financial setbacks at this time? How do I do a financial workout? What does that look like? What does a weekly goal, a monthly goal? What do future goals look like? Where can I go for resources? So glad you asked, because in another episode, we're gonna just dedicate one entire episode to financial workouts. And what does that look like? And number 4, physical fitness. I know you've all been waiting and you say, Michelle, I'm already really good at physical fitness. Now that I have all this time and I'm at home more, I'm running, I'm hiking, I'm using my home gym, I'm physically fit. What does that have to do with mental fitness? I'm so glad you asked. Mental fitness and physical fitness are directly tied together because mental fitness creates chemicals in our brain that helps us to stabilize our mood, balance and relax, and give us everything that we need to make our brain function more healthy. All these parts together need to be maintained. So how do we maintain those? And what can I do right now to maintain those right from my living room? So here's some tips on how to maintain your daily mental fitness. First things first, gotta focus on one thing at a time. I know this is extremely hard right now. It's extremely hard for me. To my right is my kitchen, and I'm thinking about, oh my goodness, I need to cook later. What am I going to eat for lunch? What am I going to feed my daughter for lunch? What are we going to have for dinner? Do I need to do the dishes? Very difficult for me to sit here and focus on this video right now, but you have to make a concerted effort to just focus on one thing at a time. Slow your brain down. Focus on one task at a time. Get to a stopping point and then move to another. Focusing on one thing at a time takes practice. Daily practice. You have to teach yourself. Do not follow the squirrel. Do not jump to every distraction. It's going to be difficult when you're working from home. We're going to talk a lot about this in all the upcoming episodes. Number 2, physical exercise. We've just talked about this. You have to make time out of your day, at least 30 minutes to walk, to hike, to go outside and get that vitamin D. It's beautiful right now. Spend some time on your physical fitness. Number 3 is the hardest one for me, and I'm sure you're dealing with it too. I'm here in my home office. I'm talking to you on your video. I'm working on my computer, my laptop. There's so much I can do. It's hard for me to take mindfulness breaks. And what the heck is a mindfulness break anyways? It's basically turning your mind completely off to work, to think about anything else. Maybe this is 5 minutes where you check your Facebook, or maybe this is 5 minutes where you walk outside. Maybe this is 5 minutes where you quiet your brain altogether and you think about absolutely nothing. You need to do this at least twice a day just to give yourself a break. I suggest that you set a timer on your phone for at least 2 different intervals during the day where you get up, you leave your workspace completely behind. You either go outside, you go to a different floor, you do whatever you need to do, and purposefully take a mindfulness break. Number 4, build self-care into your daily activities. So what exactly is self-care? What am I building into it? This is simply just time that you make alone for yourself. Maybe you like to cook and you want to try something new. That's self-care. Maybe you need a bath and you just want to sit in there and read a book. That's great. That's self-care. Maybe it's the walk that you take outside with your dog or by yourself. That is self-care. Anything that you do, maybe you like a writer, maybe you're a painter, maybe you want to work on your car, maybe you just want to sit down and watch that one favorite show of yours. That is self-care. Take that time purposely every day to take care of yourself. Number 5 is extremely important and difficult for most of us. Set limits. What are you talking about with set limits, Michelle? Set limits. If you find yourself zoning out in front of the television, set limits. Say, I'll do an hour of television, turn it off, go outside. Turn it off, go to a different room. Turn it off, do something else. Maybe you need to set limits with work. Maybe you're finding yourself working 10, 12 hours a day instead of your 8. Set limits, and at 8 hours, turn it off. I know sometimes things are super important, but not everything is so important. You have to set limits and say no. Sometimes no is the most empowering, powerful word you have. Somebody asks you at 6 p.m., I need you to do this. It can wait till tomorrow. No, I understand it's important. I'll get to it in the morning. Say no. And last but not least, ask for help. In this time right now, we all need help. We all need someone to talk to, someone to advise us, someone to give us resources. Ask for help. Spend some time looking at the resources that we have at the bottom of the screen that we have attached to this video. Look at the links. Go and get the resources. Pick up the phone. Get an actual human being. Connecting and asking for help is very, very much needed. So I hope these tips on maintaining your daily fitness helped out a little bit. I will be back in another episode to do a little bit more. Maybe I'll show you some self-care, and definitely going to show you some more resources and give you some more tips and ideas. Thank you so much for joining me in Mental Fitness with Michelle.